another book to movie adaptation that is yet another young adult novel. Like we asked for another. The Maze Runner. So The Maze Runner follows this guy named Thomas, who's played by Dylan O'Brien, who just wakes up in this cage that goes up into this really weird cube-like field that is guarded by this big ass maze all around the entire place. And he is greeted with some non-lukewarm reception. He finds out that these people have been trapped here for God knows how long, and that there are people that are named runners who are literally just good at running, and they go in the maze every day to try and find an exit, even though every night the maze changes itself. The trailer made this movie look bland, generic, and just all out predictable and cliched. Now, to my surprise, it wasn't all that way. The acting all around was really good, especially from Dylan O'Brien as Thomas. He was by far the best part. Will Poulter as the main head honcho of these people, he was really good as well. When the first half did not really pull me at all, the second half somehow got me, and I really liked how they played out the entire second half. The second half took some really dark and interesting turns, which I was not expecting. There were some really nice action scenes, especially when it came to the running. I was really engaged in that, and as well as the score. And I really liked the aspect that the maze was always changing every night. It's like the AI director from Left 4 Dead, even though the enemies weren't that scary. Even though I thought a sequel was entirely predictable, how they set it up kind of intrigues me. It looked kind of cool, even though that CGI could have been so much better. What I really didn't like, honestly, was the entire first half of this movie. The entire first half was bland, it was generic, it was predictable, it was cliched. I knew where everything was gonna go from start to finish. And not just that, the character arcs I thought were entirely predictable, like Will Poulter's. I was like, okay, this guy is gonna be a douchebag. And plus, everything in the first half was just thrown at you. It's like you're given no time to just go like, dude, slow down. And plus, the character development was really poor. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's this one scene where this kid died, and I was like, oh, that sucks. I wish we knew him more. And also, another positive is, this does not have a romance subplot. Thank God. Overall, The Maze Runner is really just it's a mediocre movie. You don't really have to rush out to see it anytime soon, but if you do, I'd say check it out at matinee price. So I'm gonna give Maze Runner a 2.5 out of 5 stars. It's one of those movies where I was just like, okay. Alright, so guys, comment down and let me know below if you guys have seen Maze Runner. What did you guys think of it? If you guys read the book series, I'm very curious to how the book series is, because I've heard for some people it wasn't really that exciting. And I will see you guys next time.